fuck it up.
My name is Deja. I am the photographer behind Copacetic Vision. And this is of me building this Barbie box that I shot in. It was really fun to shoot in. So first you see me measuring myself next to the box. That's just because the model was kind of tall and I just had to make sure she was gonna have room to like stand or
Don't you fuck it up, I won't fuck it up. Damn girl, you automatic, supersonic, hypnotic fire.
I'm cutting the sides of the box out of these flat like 6x12 pieces of foam board. So I'm cutting the panels currently, and then later on you'll see me put all the panels together. But yeah, those are my side front pieces.
How'd you throw away the key? I'm in your cell. I've been watching you since you came in. I ain't missed one detail. I groove out today. I'm trying to swipe you off your feet, girl. Get your shoes out the way. No audio.
Okay, now that I have all the panel pieces cut, I'm pretty much laying them out on the box just to make sure that when I lift it all up, everything will fit perfectly. And I'm also cutting off a top piece of the back of the box just because I was going to use it for the logo on the front, and it was just too tall. Like, this particular piece of foam board was like 7 feet tall. I didn't need that. I think I ended up making the box about 6 feet tall, maybe like 5.5, just so I could transport it, honestly, and so the model would have just enough room to move around. I'm taking a little break. I'm on my phone right now. It was necessary. This took me all day.
Baby, we don't gotta do too much for real. Just be lazy. I just wanna cuddle up. Don't you fuck it up. I won't fuck it up. Damn, girl, fuck it up. Fuck it up. Can't let you go by. I gotta put it.
So here I am cutting the part that is slanted that has the logo on it. I basically cut a piece of the foam board in half and then used 2 other like corner pieces of other pieces that I cut off and glued them together. To glue everything together, I used hot glue. I used a lot of it. As you can see, I'm about to hot glue these panels together.
My self-esteem, I really fear me. That's the part that they don't see. I try to hide it really. Yeah, I got 100 you.
So these are the bigger panels. These are the actual sides of the box that I hot glued together. And these are full pieces of foam board. I didn't cut these at all. So now I'm wrapping. I started to wrap the foam board in pink wrapping paper. I wrapped these the same way you would wrap a present. I just laid it down and taped everything together pretty much. It was hard to get it as tight as possible, but I honestly didn't want it super tight because it was a really fragile piece as a collective, so I didn't want to take the chances of making it super tight and then it ripping during transportation or anything like that. So boom, as you can see, I have wrapped the first side of the box. Now I'm wrapping the other one. Okay. Also, this, to speak on like price of how much this entire thing cost, I think this whole project cost me like under $50. I got all those foam boards, the 6x12 ones from Dollar Tree. I got the wrapping paper from Dollar Tree. The only expensive thing was that the super large back piece foam board, which I got from like Sam Flex for like $20 or something like that. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, now I'm wrapping the side panels of the box, and now I am about to wrap the big piece. I put it on my island just to measure to see like how I was even going to do this, and I ended up using 2 full rows of the Dollar Tree wrapping paper. As you'll see, I'll tape it down the middle and basically create one big piece for the large larger foam board piece.
She wet, so I jumped in the pool. She get hit with this hammer, not talking no tool. I'm a dog, prove.
So I'm putting the large foam board piece onto the island now. And I'm just wrapping it the same way I wrap the panels.
Follow a free, a real nigga convention. Nigga so brother they can't pay attention. Yeah, okay, cool. If you hear that, then I'm finna fall back. Throw me a beat and that shit a mismatch. I'm calling the shots and they calling dispatch. Yeah, okay, cool. Polo so cold, but I'm feeling like Frio. Counting each chips, different colors.
I was taking before and after pictures. So yeah, I'm pretty much finished with this part.
Polo.
Okay, cool. Shawty so bad that I took her to school. You know that she wet, so I jumped in the pool. She get hit with this hammer, not talking no tool.
This big foam board was actually bent because once I bought it from Samflex, I had to get it back to my apartment somehow. So I had to bend it to get it in my car. It was sad. Now I am basically drawing the logo onto the logo piece that I glued together. So I wrapped it in the pink wrapping paper like the panels, and I just sketched the logo onto it from looking at it on my laptop in front of me. I have a picture coming up to show you what that ended up looking like before I painted it.
But I can't even love her. I gotta keep the armor on, I gotta keep a rubber. I always been a chaperone, I watch out for my brothers. I always been a
That's what it looked like before the paint. And then I used my X-Acto knife that I have been using to cut the panels and cut all of the foam board. And I basically just very slowly and very steadily cut an outline above the writing so that the logo could have that
playing later, keep playing your cards.
well-known Barbie shape, if you will, where the letters are standing out just a bit.
You up, but don't you take it so harsh. Just use it as food. You wasn't destined to starve, and as you feed in your hunger.
Now I am painting it in with white paint.
But it makes you a star, so pay attention to your people, how they working so hard. Cause this kingdom could be yours, just depending on the lane that you guard. Say that she love me, but I can't even love her. I gotta keep the armor on, I gotta keep a rubber. I always been a chaperone, I watch out for my brothers. I always been a chaperone, I watch out for my brothers. I watch out for my bros, I watch out for my bros. I watch out for my bros, I watch out for my bros. I watch out for my bros, I watch out for my.
This is what it ended up looking like, and then this is footage of me and my friends helping me on set.
I've been calling my mama, yeah, Lord, keep blessing her heart. Yeah, I promise.
But I taped all of those panels together on the edges so that I could, once we lift it up, you'll see we can just fold it like a brochure almost. And then, yeah, it worked out really amazingly, and this is what it turned out to look like.
Yeah.
And I'm sure in hell fucking with you, baby. We don't gotta do too much for real, just be lazy. I just wanna cuddle up.
These are some of the shots from the box and the shoot. Had a lot of fun doing this.
In hell fucking with you, baby.